of the company. I apologize about us being late. That's me. That's on me.
Yeah.
It's called E-Machine.
Brian got a cow on the side of his computer box.
Exactly. Apparently, when you steal an internet signal, that shit just goes. But anyway, I hope everybody had an amazing weekend. Hope you guys were productive. If not, try again next weekend.
Nah, was not.
No, nobody had anything that they needed to do that they got done that they didn't get done that they need to get done.
Unbox.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh yeah, y'all got new backgrounds. Y'all moved into another room.
I didn't die.
Another house.
Yeah,
Well, another room. Why would that be a momentous occasion? Another room.
Everybody's
he's not wrong.
Jason got a new background. Rich got a new background. Sosa moved by the door.
Sosa ain't got. Why you ain't sitting on the couch with the words in the back?
Because y'all kept bringing that shit up.
Because that's Chicky house.
Are you sitting in a bathroom right now though? I mean, it look like your ass sitting on the toilet and you just got the door closed behind you.
No, what the hell kind of toilet you been in?
But anyway,
I mean, I don't got my glasses.
Let's keep
on,
going, please.
Maybe I should.
So yeah, dope weekend. We had a movie release this weekend. Joker came out. I think they did like maybe 240 million
We gonna
worldwide.
talk about that shit?
Well, we're not going to talk about the movie specifically because you're the only one that saw it.
Yeah, so you're the only one who actually got to see the movie this weekend.
Yeah, so we can talk about some of the aspects surrounding the movie, but we're not going to get to the movie. So hold it in, Sosa. I know you want to talk about it. I know you do.
Mental health is a big thing on it. So, mental health is a big thing on it.
Yeah, you gonna do it anyway.
No, I'm not going to give nothing away. I mean, fuck. If you don't know the Joker's got mental issues, you're stupid. My mental issues are derived from Iraq and Angel Dust, so I can't speak on what he went through.
We're sharing today.
Yeah,
I ain't sharing no shit like that.
Sometimes you just got to speak that shit, man. Just get it out.
Sometimes it just comes out.
Yeah,
I can't fucking help it.
That's right.
So,
no,
like I said, it was 240 million worldwide. You did enjoy it though, right? You liked it.
Listen. No matter, and I'm one of those stupid people. No matter how many times somebody casts somebody that I don't agree with, my first impulse is fuck that dude, and then all of a sudden, he's fucking great. Mr. Mom,
Yeah,
he played Batman. Get the fuck out of here. Oh shit, he's great. Heath Ledger, and the list goes on and on. And then Joaquin, I was like,
got it.
right, you broke back Mountain, you don't be my Joker. Get the fuck out of here. Best fucking Joker ever. So
Yeah, he killed that.
I'm just Joaquin Phoenix. I was very against it at first, and then I was on the fence. And fuck it. I mean, like Rich said, if you put out reviews a month before they preview the movie,
Yeah.
they're banking it. Okay, we got it. We hit that shit.
Right.
So, go see it.
Real quick, who was the director?
Todd Phillips.
What has he done?
Hangover.
Hangover? Really?
Yeah.
And Scorsese had a hand in it.
Yeah, because it's a lot. My understanding is a lot of it is based off of Taxi Driver and Kings of Comedy.
Yeah.
Kings of Comedy.
King of Comedy.
King of Comedy.
King of Comedy, yeah. Because I know the
mean,
difference.
De Niro's old.
Yeah.
Where he did the thing about stand up.
So when you were naming all the good Batmans, you didn't say anything about George Clooney.
He said the good Batmans. That's the key
This
point.
motherfucker said, get the fuck out of here, man. I love Clooney, but he wasn't Batman.
Sorry, Adam West was better than Clooney.
And that's saying some shit.
Yeah.
They actually got a top 7 Batman.
Oh yeah, we don't even count Ben.
Like even Val Kilmer sucked.
Oh
And
shit,
he's
I
a
forgot
good
about
actor.
Val Kilmer.
Well, they got in order: number 7, George Clooney; 6, Adam West; 5, Val Kilmer; 4, Ben Affleck.
Ben is 4? I haven't seen
Ben?
it, but
They got the 3 as Will Arnett, and he did Lego Batman.
You know what? I'm gonna be
I was
honest.
like, Will Arnett.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, he actually is a good Batman.
I never seen it.
Like he was.
He couldn't be a live action, but he could do a voice.
Yeah, he actually was a solid Batman in that movie. Yeah,
Of course, number 2, Michael Keaton, and number 1 is Christian Bale.
Christian Bale's number 1.
I can't. That 1 and 2 right there. I mean, that's debatable.
Yeah,
I'm not mad at that.
I think Christian Bale is a better Bruce Wayne. Michael Keaton's a better Batman.
Yep. Yeah, I get that.
Right. Yeah.
But Ben Affleck shouldn't be that low.
I would also have to agree there because I actually liked him, and he was like the best part about Batman versus Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A 40-year-old Batman
So
that
you
just says,
think-
fuck it, I'm killing everybody.
So Ben should have took Will Arnett's place at least.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I would say in all seriousness, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Will Arnett, that's almost like a G-rated Deadpool version of Batman.
That is a very good way to put it.
Like, I mean, honestly, I don't even, and I know it's almost blasphemous to some people, but like Mark Hamill is Joker, that's cartoon. I can't go with that.
I'm gonna have to say, I think if you Mark Hamill, I would have to say, as far as even his voice portrayal, I still would have to put him at like Heath Ledger. I have not seen this current Joker movie, but I would have to put Heath Ledger at the top, and then Mark Hamill would be right after that. Like hair, like the fraction of a hair.
I'm just, to me, it's still not
Since
in any
we're
order.
doing voices and not live action, I can
If you put everything together, I would say Mark.
Batman the animated series launched a lot of these movies. Period. And I don't think a lot of people know that.
Right.
But I think what's going on is like we kind of, like you said, Ben Affleck as Batman should have got a higher spot on the list. If this isn't even an official list, but he should have got a higher spot on the list. But you can't really give it to him because the fanboys got him kicked out. And if you're gonna say that, then we could have gotten probably a better Joker scene or a Joker movie out of the Joker that the fanboys got kicked out.
You're gonna just give Jared. You're gonna push Jared Leto till he get another chance. Huh?
I liked him as Joker.
You please leave Trap Joker out of this.
Oh my god, man!
It was a take. It was a different take.
No,
if you can accept this new guy as Joker, which ain't gonna have shit to do with Batman, then you can give this one a chance.
Yeah, I'm with Brian, man. It was a completely different look, man. It was dope. I liked it.
Yeah. And had that laugh. You tell me when he was laying on the floor with the knives around him, and he did that laugh. That shit did send a little bit of chill through you.
No, not at all.
I could have did that shit.
Yeah, thank you.
And I'm not professionally trained.
No,
I don't have to method act.
No, I'm gonna have to put him. He's gonna have to be at the bottom of my list of Joker.
And see, the sad part is, like, Harley Quinn got in the movie coming out.
Hey, well, that's his fault.
The same Harley Quinn.
That's how good of an actress she was. She stole the show from Will Smith.
I would have to say.
Jared Leto.
Mm-hmm.
Was anybody else important in the fucking movie? No.
Hell, she was better in that movie with Will Smith that came out a couple years ago.
Focus?
In my opinion. Yeah, she was
Oh
better.
yeah, that was good.
She was good in that.
Yeah.
But you know, if it wasn't the gangster Joker version,
Trap.
it really Trap, whatever. It really wouldn't have allowed Harley Quinn to come out like that, though. I mean, I agree. I think she kind of stole the show, but it wouldn't have been if it wasn't for the counterpart of Trap.
They
Joker.
They matched so well. Yeah. I'm saying, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And now because of the fanboys, he's not even going to have a part in her movie. He should have had a small part in a Harley Quinn.
At least they didn't do a Captain Boomerang spinoff.
So my god!
So there you go.
Captain
My dick
Boomerang.
wants to laugh.
What did you just say?
Nothing.
You're not allowed to talk anymore.
You talking about the dude with the boomerangs in the movie?
Yeah, he was whack with the unicorn and what the
I
fuck.
can't see him without thinking about wrestling because he looks like this dude from wrestling named Sheamus.
The pale ass dude with the red hair.
Yeah.
Not that pale.
He just looked like him. I was like, okay, I keep thinking about WWE with this guy. All right, so like I said, the movie came out. Now they had a few incidences over out west where they had to evacuate the theater.
Oh,
Really?
I didn't know about this.
Mhm.
I didn't hear about that.
People
either.
were calling in threats like we're going to shoot the theater up, blah 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 blah.
Why do people?
So, do
like
you
that?
think should the fear still play a part in the movies you go see? I don't know why there's this thing that follows Batman movies now. Of course, they had the shooting with the Batman movie a couple years ago, but it's going to follow all of the Batman movies. Any movie surrounding or anything to do with Batman, it's just going to follow it. Because I mean, think about it. You had John Wick come out, all these other violent movies that came out, and the only one that's getting this kind of attention is Joker. I think that's weird. First of all,
I mean, it's part of the media's fault how they over sensationalized that dude who shot up the place. So it's like these sad, troubled souls kind of grappled on to it. So this is where we're at. Not to say the media is bad for covering it, but it was just like, all right, I didn't even see his face plastered every 13 seconds when I turn on the TV.
You ain't lying. They do that shit with everybody.
And that kind of plays into it. Like these people kind of get they become infamous. You know what I'm saying? So,
yo, focus on the victims and focus on the people that stop.
Thank you. I'd rather hear their stories. Yes, it's sad as shit, but I'd rather hear their stories. Hey, I don't really care about his life. He doesn't really deserve to have a free one anymore.
No,
so, I'm cool.
do you still think about that stuff when you go see movies though? Like
I do real quick. I do, unfortunately, because going to Sand Hill Theater, if I go there, they still check the exits to this day since that shooting happened while you're in the movie. So I honestly don't think about it until I see the guy walk and press the door. So now I think about it every time. Ever since that shooting happened, they do it every damn time.
Right.
So, yep. So I do, unfortunately.
I can't afford to go to the movies, so I don't. I ain't worried about it.
Yeah, that was,
all right.
thanks for breaking down the room there, buddy.
All right, family man.
Just
I got mouths to feed.
I'm saying, tickets are like $800 a pop.
What?
I ain't paying
It went up from 50 to $800
$1,600 to get shot at.
Oh my god!
Oh,
I mean,
I just go back home to Orangeburg for that.
or get an escort.
I mean, we shot the theater up for Boys in the Hood.
you go from shooting the theater to shooting the club up. Okay.
Y'all caught it.
How does that happen?
Damn it, Izzo.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you should kind of think about that stuff like that. You shouldn't let it control what you do in a day to day. But I mean, that is just a real reality of where we are.
At this point, if we're really be serious about it, you got to think about it wherever you go.
Wherever you're going, right?
That is true.
You going to
Fucking
Target?
Walmart,
You might be,
Target, fucking work,
Church, anywhere, like gas
it
station,
doesn't
anywhere.
fucking matter. You got to think about it all the time. Everybody got to be vigilant now.
Yeah, I mean, I got a bad habit of going any place that's crowded like that, and then just trying to see where the exits are or where the nearest exit.
I mean,
me and Sosa just talked about that when we were at Quaker Steak. I said, I'm sitting this way, even though this wall here, I'll see commotion through this window.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm still going to see it.
No, I am too.
What? Brian's gonna go see it and not use the fire stick? Right this day down.
What? I mean, do you see how his internet's not working though?
Yeah, you might not see it.
You got no choice.
Yeah, it was they buffering off 15%.
You got mail.
What are you talking about? I always go to the movies to see the movies that I want to support and go see. I meant to hit Rich up the other day. Avatar was on yesterday. I started to call you and say, "Hey, turn to ABC." At least catch the middle of the damn movie.
It's a 3-hour movie.
At some point, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, but I don't want to watch 3 hours of that shit, man.
No, we're good.
It's visually appealing.
Yeah. So Zoe Saldana is one of the blue people. What the fuck I want to see her like that for?
You still heard? Never mind. Anyway,
I don't want to know.
I was about to say something stupid. I'm gonna just leave it.
I don't know. Stop.
Did somebody call me a creep just now?
Yeah, it happened.
Probably.
Yeah.
Jay, where were you? What are you doing? Did you turn your camera off on purpose?
Yeah, man. I was sitting here and my butt went to sleep and I just had to stand up.
Oh. This motherfucker sleep while we talking.
I'm just putting
He's
it
tired. I understand.
out. I don't think you do. I didn't say I wouldn't sleep.
He said his butt went to
I said
sleep.
my
Oh.
butt wouldn't sleep.
Okay, then I don't understand. I don't
No,
want to
you-
know.
yeah,
Let it
yeah.
go.
I mean,
But,
you asked. I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah, I just think it's tragic, man. You still got to do this stuff, and people just trying to enjoy themselves. There's really no point in doing it.
That's the whole purpose behind it is
I
to steal
mean-
people's joy.
Yeah.
That's all it is. I
I
mean,
don't
I
Don't y'all think y'all kind of overreacting?
you know what? But no one wants to be the example, and that's the thing. You know?
I'm just saying, we used to go to, I don't know about y'all. We used to go to house parties. You might get this shit shot up.
Well, that's pretty much guaranteed. You go to a house party and the thing gonna.
Well,
get
and
shot up.
every single one of us went that. So it's, I mean,
Yeah, you already knew when the house party was gonna happen, so you knew who showed when by who
once
showed
somebody
up. to the damn
shows up,
thing,
all right, time to go.
you knew it was gonna get shot up.
Right.
You don't expect that at a movie theater. When I used to party in college, and there was a certain guys from the city would show up. Okay, time to go. These guys here, they gonna fight somebody. Be like,
Oh,
"Listen,
we know. I remember them days. It's like it's a weirdness that happens. It's like, I think it's time
You
to
get that
ride out.
vibe.
And then
Vibe
you
changes.
always hear about it next day. Somebody shot
Yeah.
up the place.
It's just,
Mhm.
I don't know. It's just, half of me agrees with y'all. You're not supposed to feel like that going to a movie, but shit, man.
I saw a story just now that said that the social media posts, if they contain the word Joker, they're automatically being viewed by the FBI. So right now they have Joker as
I'm not
as
mad at
keyword.
that.
I mean,
Not mad at that.
Yes, I mean, here's the thing about it. That could also be like saying, you know, if anyone has, you know, any suggestive word, they could go ahead and start flagging. I mean, we got computers now. I mean, it's like
Yep. The algorithms.
yeah, I'm about to say you just filter that shit out and it's done.
Mhm. Yeah.
Like someone's gonna look at it and be like, they ain't talking about shit, delete.
Right.
You know,
I don't know,
mean,
but this dude right here need to play the next Joker.
no, he does not.
What the
No.
fuck is that?
Something off a Facebook group. Hence why it's on Facebook.
That Joker, he probably was talking about Joker, so they flagged this shit.
Yo, honestly, the one guy that I was pushing for was in the first Purge. If you remember the first Purge, like what? Shit, damn near 10 years ago now, isn't it?
Mhm.
I think so.
He was the blonde guy. He was the leader of that whole group.
I remember
Watch
seeing it. I
that
just don't remember
shit.
who was in it.
It was nobody.
And see, The Purge is one of them
Ethan
other
Hawke.
movies that they had flagged and had everybody scared about because it was giving people ideas. Because I think a couple years ago they were supposed to have a purge.
Really?
There was a rumor about a purge that was going to happen.
What?
All right. I don't want to
Unsanctioned
talk
purges.
about
Yeah, let's not do that. No, we can bypass this one.
Mhm. I'm
What's
just saying, think people get ideas from odd places.
that. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
A lot of
I
these
try to
movies that
do-
come out like this give people ideas, man. Stuff that I hadn't been thinking about.
Let Trump get another term, it's gonna happen.
God damn it.
They seriously think there's going to be a civil war. Like that's like a legit fear right now.
When the fucking punk ass president says it,
He
when he actually uses the fucking words.
He's like, if I'm impeached,
I don't want to give this dude no energy today. We gave him so much last week, unfortunately.
Yeah. All right, yeah. So arm yourselves.
And
Anyway.
as I would say this, Brian, remember all he do is deflecting right now. They're just deflecting from that impeachment shit is heating up.
Okay, so let me ask you this then. I know we weren't supposed to talk about this man today.
Can we make it like fast?
They had
Because he
the
doesn't
Black
deserve too
Leadership
much energy.
Conference. They had the Black Leadership Conference today.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! And then
Black
these clowns.
Leadership Conference.
Yeah, and Trump was there.
Whoa.
Of course,
Did you not-
Leadership.
No, no, hold on.
Like, please explain who this group
Yeah,
is.
you got to
Yes,
explain who was
yeah.
there. Who was the notable black folk that was there?
I was there.
But anyway,
Leadership Conference. And then I'm gonna put Trump's name in here because I know it's gonna pop
Candace
up.
Owens was there.
No,
Oh, okay.
Are you sure?
it was called the Young Black Leaderships Conference.
All right.
Okay, so what lies are we
I
telling?
just saw a clip of him like patting some dude on the back.
Or
Yeah, and the guy was telling
Pat,
it
me
was
and Secret Service gonna have to put holes in me. Don't touch me, man.
he was saying how the guy he was patting on the back, I got to get his name, but he was saying how he said Trump, when they attack you, they attack us.
Who is us?
You've done. He was saying black people in general. He was saying black people in general.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, he was like, you've done so much for the black community,
Bro.
more than any president has ever done in the history of America.
You know this is a good transition to the next topic, but finish this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But
Lyndon B. Johnson.
What? I don't know.
oh my god, it was cringeworthy.
Mm-hmm.
Things that the guy was saying, and I wish I could just fast forward it to his comments, but it was probably some of the most cringeworthy shit that I've ever heard. And I was like, who is he speaking for?
Who is paying him?
Exactly. So they've been desperately looking for a black leader or somebody who they could fall on and get all the rest of us online, but they're failing.
So nice. They say you don't know the.
But they're failing. So they just keep hopping from person to person because they got to this guy now, but it was Kanye and it was whoever else he found.
Kanye started again though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's talk about Kanye real quick.
Fuck him.
We know Sosa, but
Yeah.
that's not constructive comment.
We got to say something to move us forward. Go ahead, Sosa. What do you think?
We haven't explained it yet.
All right, so the topic about Kanye was, and tell me if I'm getting this wrong because I'm gonna let you explain it.
Well, I
Kanye
can preface
taking
by
away
you heard what happened yesterday, right? At the Sunday service, where he
Go
was
ahead.
speaking about he supports Trump and he's not a slave to following whatever other black people do. But it was the main thing he said was Republicans freed slaves, blah, 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 1865. And I was talking to a friend tonight right before I got online, and I'm like, if we had 10 levels of knowing politics, this would be at level 1. Everybody knows the Republican Party in 1865 is not the Republican Party of the day. If you could flip,
That's why Jackie
pretty much
Robinson
just the
jumped
Democrats
ship.
and Republicans were flip-flopped.
That's why Jackie Robinson jumped ship.
Thank you. That's like saying
Fucking dickhead.
that's like saying I am a Baltimore Ravens fan because I was a Cleveland Browns fan. It doesn't really matter if you follow sports. That doesn't equate to anything. Like
I understood that reference.
You get it?
Yeah, I understood that reference.
It really makes no sense. Like it was the most dumbest damn thing, and it's like,
hey,
it's like me and Brian talked about last week with Nick Cannon. I feel it's that same shit. They're trying to wrap shit up for us to be interested and then drop these little tidbits for us to follow.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, black people ain't latching onto that shit. We're not following it.
Like if I hate pizza, if I love pizza, but I hate like jalapenos, you're gonna drop a little jalapeno in there every now and then, just hoping I keep eating the pizza and eventually I like jalapenos.
Mm-hmm.
But this is
no, that doesn't. That's not,
That's like
it's like what we were saying about what I mean.
It could work. It could work.
Wait. But listen, what I was saying about Nick Cannon was they got Nick Cannon dressed as this, black, for pro-black guy, saying all this pro-black stuff.
Great entrepreneur,
great entrepreneur, and he's somebody who we think we should look up to. He's
Nick
like,
Cannon.
This is amazing for us. They have him saying this little dumb shit every now and then without us knowing. And we just accept it as him being pro-black and smart and a businessman. So eventually the things that he's pushing, this little dumb shit that he's pushing, is just going to be a part of him, and we'll start liking that. And we won't even know that we're for the shit that he was talking about.
Right.
And the main thing that he says is he doesn't believe in voting. He's like, it doesn't serve a point. It's always going to be the way it is. And I'm like, time out. The way that you got to make the amount of money you got and do all these things you can do is based on an infrastructure that was based on voting at a local level, on a state level, on a national level. And I'm like, where does that insight come from?
Yeah.
You always talk about having an open mind and doing this, and I'm like, those ideals don't match up with your words. That's why I said something always made me raise an eyebrow at that. And Brian said, yeah, me too. And I said, we kind of had that lightning moment because I always felt that way about him probably the last 2 or 3 years when he started saying that.
You gotta wait and listen to these people before you just start giving your whole spirit to them. And that's why I didn't totally jump on board when Kanye was talking about all this religious stuff. I didn't jump on it all.
Hell, how the fuck? No, man. Hey, Kanye, fuck you.
I can trust
Hey, man.
He won't be on this show.
I mean, it
Really?
would be interesting to have him on the show though with all five.
We don't have the answers though.
He would still out talk all of us.
Mm-hmm. Like you were
Oh
saying,
no, he'd be sitting right next to me.
like you said, in
I got
your
the duct
topic,
tape.
in your topic, there, his antics have definitely interfered with his genius because nobody's going to take his musical genius seriously anymore.
Well, Nick Cannon is the exact opposite, right? Like he might be a good businessman, but his music ain't hitting on shit. So,
But we don't look at his music though.
They did.
No,
They did.
we don't even look at his movies.
They did an amazing job with putting him in front of the camera enough where we're looking at him like a media mogul, as a media mogul, or some people are.
Yeah, that's fair.
So they did an amazing job with that. I wish I had a publicist like that or a PR person like that.
Yeah, I will say this. Think about all the people he's put on through like Wild 'N Out that have blossomed into entertainment / like comedy careers. Like it's pretty big. But like at the same token, like I can appreciate that. But fam, I can't listen to your words of saying voting don't mean anything.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people do black and white. Like, dog, there's no gray area for me. Like I can't rock with that. I don't think you're a horrible person, but like something ain't right about some of your words.
They're doing a lot of what the conservatives do anyway, because the conservatives go off emotion and don't read or don't research anything. And that's a lot of what they push to the other conservatives.
I wouldn't even say that's
for them.
Yeah, that's not
Extreme
conservative.
liberal
I think that's something both sides do. It's just
I agree.
I think conservatives are loud as shit right now, though.
I think it's just slightly uneducated people. Instead of taking the oomph to get out there and do their own research, they just gravitate to whatever is posted on their Facebook.
That's what kills me. Why is Facebook such the gospel?
because it's easy to get to and it feeds you. Like you don't have to search for information when you go to Facebook. You just scroll.
Mm-hmm.
And because all you got to do is scroll, and you just kind of like, oh, this has got to be true. And it's like, I'm going to share it because it seems like it fits my sensibilities.
But you know what I did notice, and maybe I just hadn't been paying attention. When you post something on Facebook now and it's been proven false, the link will come up under it.
Mm-hmm.
Saying
somebody did a fact checker.
This story is untrue.
Yeah,
so it immediately fact checks shit.
Really? You're doing that now?
Yeah. Sometimes when I see that, when I see someone post something and I see it under, I'm like, I don't need to do nothing. I'll just let that stay there.
Thank you, Facebook. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Facebook.
You saved me an argument.
Just screenshot their post all together. News. I did do that to somebody. I screenshot their post all together, so it had like their post and then the fact check thing below it, and I was like, just so you know.
Dick.
You missed it. But there was something I was gonna jump on right after that because it was connected. Oh, so you were saying about his genius and
is his genius and all the things that he's done, has it diminished based on all his antics and all the stuff that's been going on?
Yes.
Like, you
can say that about anybody.
Like his new music, like, okay, I don't really listen to it, but like, can you look at College Dropout the same? Can you look at Late Registration the same? Graduation, 808s, like all that, all the beats he's made. Do you still take it like, yeah, this is the jam, or you listen to it like, damn, Kanye, you're a fucking idiot?
You almost,
I mean,
to me, you almost have to treat that as a different person completely.
Yeah,
like I don't even relate that to the Kanye West that's out now. I don't. That was a different person.
Anakin Skywalker, Darth Vader.
You're right. To a lesser extent, I'm sorry.
Sosa, you freeze?
Sosa needs to be rebooted.
Jason turned his mic off and then froze froze Sosa. Izzo, you moving?
Yeah.
No, Sosa's back.
There you go, Sosa. All right, say what you were gonna say, Sosa.
Yeah.
Was that me?
Yeah, you just
That
froze.
was you, froze. Say what you were
That
gonna
was
say.
me. I'm sorry. I downloaded LimeWire and my computer got a.
You did not download it on
I
LimeWire.
forgot what I was gonna say. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Oh, okay. You
Oh,
probably did download LimeWire for real.
no, no. So on the same, I'm gonna use it as the same concept because you can talk about R. Kelly in the same thing. You can talk about Antonio Brown the same way. Does their talent or anything they've done is diminished by what they're doing now? I say yeah.
Yeah, because you know who the perfect example of that is?
Who?
OJ.
Yeah. What about Pete Rose
OJ?
or somebody like that?
I mean,
Pete
all right.
Rose.
Hold on. All right. Let me put this one in context because all right. So you got R. Kelly, right? R. Kelly's art was part of the things that he was doing. So his music was designed
Age ain't nothing but a number.
right. So all of his art kind of played into all that. Where someone like Kanye, as terrible as it sounds, is like there was a little more separation in between there. OJ, for example, like it does diminish him as a person and how you look at him in that light. But his, as terrible as it sounds, his athletic, capabilities had nothing to do with technically him murdering anyone. So
I agree with everything you just said.
I don't know.
I agree with that.
I'm not saying like he's looking the same light still, but there is more separation. R. Kelly is probably the one who you could be like, this dude was out, being nasty, and at the same time being a Pied Piper with his music.
No,
literally.
Because OJ's still gonna be a Hall of Famer,
right?
But ain't nobody gonna give R. Kelly a Lifetime Achievement Award.
I mean, on the other side, it's kind of like with OJ, almost. No, you can't. You can almost like look at OJ and be like, okay, my wife is cheating on me, so I took them both out. That's almost relatable. But messing with little girls and peeing on them, that ain't nothing relatable about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
not about the peeing part. No, but he's like, just like kill your wife. That's what I'm like. I get what you're saying, but damn, Jason. That's what
OJ.
I'm just saying, everybody in here at some point has been like, "You cheat on me, I'll fucking kill you."
I've had a
woman but he did that.
I've never said that.
I mean, I feel you. I'm not saying that he was right in what he did. Okay, what I'm saying is it's slightly relatable, so it's easier to pass it off.
Cheat on me, I'm making you disappear.
Molesting little minors and pissing on them, there's nothing relatable about that. There's no way.
I think he did more damage to his career or his legacy or whatever by his story than anybody else. Because I mean, you can't even sit in somebody's house and see a OJ's greatest hits CD album, whatever, laying around. OJ album.
OJ the Juice.
I don't know what the fuck.
OJ the Juice Man. Orange Juice Jones.
You can't. You're not going to sit there and see like a OJ's greatest games or OJ's greatest hits. Nothing laying around because what his story is completely wiped out whatever he did before.
They won't even play Gun anymore.
Yeah,
played a small
Gun didn't come up anymore.
I mean, when you come out after everything's said and done, you come out with a book that says, "If I did it, this is how I would have done it."
Right.
That just puts the nail in the coffin.
You make a good point there. Even if you
didn't
do it, like,
what are
you're
we forgiving this motherfucker for?
Oh yeah, that was one of the things that was going around Facebook. It said, "I forgive OJ," and people
for
were posting
it.
Yeah,
that's kind of like admitting he did
it. Forgive OJ for what? For doing that?
Right.
He didn't do it to me. I don't give a
Taking
fuck.
the rap with Kato Kalin.
Have you seen the memes with R. Kelly talking about, I hear y'all forgiving people?
And you can't really forgive OJ because he's the one that started that whole Kardashian shit.
Oh yeah.
Dickhead.
Should people? Okay, I got a question because Jay just brought this up.
Go ahead.
I know we hopping from topic to topic. Should people be as enraged as they seemed about this hug that the judge gave Amber Geiger? Or is that
Enraged? No,
No.
disgusted. Yeah.
Yeah. So here's
the judge, not the
right.
sister. Got it.
So
The judge.
here's
We'll
the
start
thing.
with the judge.
The thing the way I look at that whole situation is that the takeaway from all of this, you had a black man who was literally killed in his home eating ice cream because a law enforcement officer was poorly reacted to a situation. And the main topic about this is black forgiveness. So, I mean,
talk your shit.
So at the end of the day, to see that, I mean, the reality of it is that she messed up. She made a grave mistake. You can give all the forgiveness you want, but the law is the law. And I mean, to have a judge actually go through and hug her like that, I'm not saying it was. I mean, you do whatever the hell you want, but I'm with Sosa.
That wasn't professional,
right? Like
it's bad optics is one.
Yeah, that's not the way that it should happen. And B, it's like, I mean,
what the fuck about this bailiff brushing her hair?
Right.
Bitch, get the fuck out of here.
All that whole, like, just everything around that. It was like, it's like, because, she, it was like, oh, she's frail and she's had a hard time. It's like, this,
we know the defense played that shit up so much.
And you killed a man. And I mean, there's, and I'm gonna say like commend her per se, but I at least give her credit that she was at least honest in her testimony about it.
That bitch didn't have a choice,
right? It's kind of like, I mean, so
I'm not giving her no fucking credit,
right? And that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to say I give her credit because you can't even do the I feared for my life and saying that everything was okay because of it. I mean, the reality of it is that she made a extremely poor judgment call. And I think what bothers me the most about it is the fact that you have this person who made a poor choice. And it's like, there is an extreme level of compassion for her. And it's just stupid. Like, to see is like, everybody's like trying to come to her aid because of it. But it's like, we see all of this love and forgiveness and this, that, and the other. But the reality of it is like, we got a man who was killed in his home by just being there.
And he was 31.
Not doing shit else. He was just.
Can you imagine?
Right.
If I died at 31, I missed out on a lot of shit.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, and the other thing too is that if you're a cop, right, part of your training is being alert.
Yeah, know your surroundings.
Knowing your surroundings. Man, when you walk into anybody's apartment, I don't care if it's laid out exactly the same. The colors can be different. The smell can be different.
I was going to say the smell is different when you go to anybody's home. It's not your home. It's one thing that hits you.
Absolutely. Right. Couches,
I know that sounds weird.
Laid out, you name it.
Even like the temperature. You know how your house feels compared to other people's houses.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you make a good point.
Yeah. There's no way you walk into a home and you say, where I used to drop my keys, the nightstand ain't there. Right?
Thank you, fam.
Where I'd leave my my water bottle or my cell phone charger was not there.
Thank you.
There's no way you walk into somebody's house that looks completely different than yours and you don't know you in there.
Mm-hmm.
And the bitch only got 10 years.
Well, one of the things that's bothering me about it is I know that cops think they're being targeted and coached into doing silly stuff or doing stuff to get in trouble or fired. There's still a group of cops still backing her as if she's being attacked for being a cop.
No, she.
And that's the scary part. Like, this chick went in somebody's house and shot them for no reason, and you think that this is a everybody against the cop situation. It's not. This is a completely different situation.
And was she really racist, or was that just rumors?
All right, so
they found Go ahead.
Nah, I mean they found a couple of like really joke. There was one about Martin Luther King that I admit that pushed the line, but the rest of them was kind of like they were just really stupid jokes. You know, it's like if you're having a conversation among your peers, that kind of stuff. But I mean, like this whole thing is just like so to your point. It's like she only got 10 years. Like, and I'm not saying how do I want to phrase this? Technically, in the eyes of the law, yes, she got the amount because she can. Because think about Texas law is like between 2 and 20, so technically it fits within there. You know, but
I mean, she's only probably going to serve 5.
5, right? Yeah, we know that. Like she's not
getting put in a gen pop,
right?
You don't put cops in gen pop.
No,
I mean, this bitch gonna be in Club Med in about 2 years,
right?
Or Club Fed. I'm sorry, Club Fed. Whatever.
Yes, I mean, yeah, it's just.
I just ain't nobody gonna be brushing my bald head. Ain't no judge gonna be fucking giving me a hug. Ain't no the defendants, the victim's brother's not gonna give me a hug. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, like watching the outpouring of forgiveness in that situation just seemed like, I mean, I'm not saying you shouldn't at all. It's more like now, like, this is when we're gonna showcase this. Like if it was more of a,
it should have been somewhere else, man.
Yeah, because I mean, like you know. I can't, like, you know, you can't control how other people feel. Like, you know, so there, it may be in that situation, in that light, that's how those people felt. And people can do whatever the hell they want. I just don't, I couldn't do it. Like, not at all. I mean, you can forgive somebody, but I ain't going to hug your ass.
Right. I love Jesus, but fuck you.
Damn it. So
sorry.
I mean, but you're right. Like, I like that I think when I saw, you know, everything else, I was kind of like, okay, sure, fine. But when I saw the judge do it, it was like that's so unprofessional. Yeah, that was just like, because that's, I mean, it's like there was a level of compassion that was supposed to be shown on the defense. It's like, okay, yeah, but again, the reality of it is that you are a person supposed to be trained to do a certain task, and like to even call this like a bad shooting is being egregious. Like that's just she just murdered a man in cold blood because you know what the hell she was.
Fuck out of here.
Period.
Yeah, and the whole like, you know, being on a long shift and being tired thing goes out the window too, because didn't they have text threads where she was actually supposed to be meeting up with somebody?
Right.
Like like a potential boyfriend, a side piece or something like that.
Right.
Play toy.
All of this is dumb.
So you kept adding words.
Yeah, I mean
right.
Oh goodness.
All of this is dumb. And I mean, I'm you know what?
It's just a sad commentary.
Right, because the thing is, the commentary is more about her and the stuff that she did that was wrong, when the reality of it is that you have a man who was literally killed in his home doing nothing. And I think that for me is what is the most damning about it, is the fact that you see all of this other stuff about, oh, they forgave him. And I was like, yeah, cool. It's nice that these people are forgiving her, but the reality of it is that a man is dead because he was doing exactly what he should have been doing, and chilling the fuck out.
You could almost you kind of sense the bullshit surrounding the whole thing when they tried to give her the stand your ground law.
Yeah, some of the castle law
defense.
Oh man,
the castle law defense.
It's like,
wow, it's not your
judge
ground.
Gave her that out. Judge Hunter gave her that shit.
It's
I remember I said last
stand.
week. I said, "Yeah, they better fucking not." When I read you put that in the chat,
it's not called to stand in somebody else's ground and shoot their ass. It's stand your ground. That ain't yours.
What is it? It's like that. It's like that meme. It's like, you made this, and they take it. It's like, I made this.
no,
like,
that would have been a mistrial like a motherfucker. They would have brought that shit right on back.
No, man. No.
They probably asked each other, like, "Hey, y'all think they ready to riot over this shit?"
Yes.
They might be. They might be.
Yes.
We might need to throw this out.
And that was
Yeah,
Dallas, by the way. We were talking about New York. It was Dallas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder what would have happened if he would have like had a piece up under the cushion or something,
Oh, he would have went to jail.
and he would have pulled out
no.
because he's in his house, right? He's in his apartment. She walking in with a gun. He'd pull out.
They would have made it sound like she came over there for salt and was walking out, and he shot her in the back, even though she got shot in the chest.
Right.
It said that she identified herself as a policeman 82 times, and they had a warrant. And he had coke under the toilet seat, and they'd have found the coke.
I mean, let's be honest. Her going to jail, that's just a matter of statistics at this point.
What you mean?
That so much shit has happened. Somebody's got to go to jail.
Oh yeah.
It's
We're
kind
gonna pick you.
It's kind of like the situations in South Carolina, because remember when all of those things were happening, and it's like
all of them go to jail for the most part here, which is wild.
Right? Because
It throws me off. Shocking.
Yeah, the situation in South Carolina where the guy with the
Shot the
trooper
dude in the ass.
Yep. Yeah, he went to jail. He did time. Then you had the situation in North Charleston. You know, he did time. So it's like these situations, they happen, and it's like you said. So it's just like by statistics, like, well, somebody gonna have to get it.
Yeah,
Cassandra Blanding's
people
still dead.
I'm pretty proud of South Carolina, honestly, because I mean, you know,
Right? I would have to agree.
Yeah, we get a bad rep about, you know, just being backwards thinking and the last to do this. And I've even had people from up north and out west come to me and say, "Oh, I thought y'all still had slaves." I'm like, "Come on, bro." But then we turn around and
they need to get slapped in their face,
and something like this happens, right? And we the state that gets it right. You know what I mean?
There's a heavier black population here than a lot of the states, just because it's the South. And I think a lot of places up north and even out west and places, they still are going through their race relations because their areas were so isolated with different sects of races and just people of backgrounds. Here, we've kind of been integrated for longer than a lot of places up north have been.
Right.
To be 100% with you, it wasn't against the law or anything. People just didn't venture out into those other worlds.
In reality, if we didn't get it right in South Carolina, you won't talk about a race war. This would be the state that black folk just came out.
Because everybody's right there next door to each other in a lot of places. That's where it's crazier.
You don't want to have to go to war with somebody who live across the damn street from you.
That's right.
And it ain't the railroad track thing, like literally right across the street from you.
Both of y'all live right across the street.
Street. You don't want to go to war with the people sharing the same bathroom as you.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
Oh, you talking about you live with somebody different race? I didn't know what was going on.
Town. There's a whole lot of people, you know, living in apartments together and renting houses together.
I got you, Jason.
Airbnb.
That's all we got.
Whole bunch of assholes in this podcast.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, man.
5 of them.
What you say? This got frustrated for like 2 minutes.
I said 5 of them. We all shit. So there you go.
Shit. Out of this shit. Ain't come at this goddamn podcast.
I won't be here next week.
But yeah, we do get it right sometimes. It's just Texas. I don't think they get it right too many times. They get it like they got a bad rep for the police force.
Texas confuses me because they voted. What's the dude name? Who's their senator name? They voted for again, even though like he does nothing.
Ted Cruz.
Yes, that's when I know. Like, he did nothing.
He was such a piece of shit, man.
He's a coward. That's what he is.
That's also where they had the senator or governor or whatever that was messing with all the underage girls, and everybody knew about it. Nobody had a problem.
That's Mississippi.
Oh, Mississippi.
Or Alabama. Or Alabama. That's Mississippi or Alabama. Which one?
Same shit.
Oh, damn.
Don't matter.
Damn.
It's all the deep south.
Damn.
Same damn town.
That's just like, go ahead.
I had some Mississippi fellas tell me that we weren't Southern in South Carolina. And I was like, well, I don't think you really understand what below Mason-Dixon means.
I guess because they got that red clay.
They couldn't spell Mason-Dixon.
Last thing I'm going to do.
No, they seen a mason jar. They can spell it that way.
Context clues.
Y'all are terrible.
I'm not going to argue with somebody.
They They stewed okra and tomatoes they've seen in a mason jar. Jesus Christ.
That's nasty.
It is fucking disgusting.
Okra in general. Yeah.
I don't think I'll ever be able to
Fry
do
them
that.
up. Fry them up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fried okra is the only way to
You
eat
get-
them.
But that's what I don't think I'll ever be able to grow up and do. I mean, I've started eating collards
Kale.
and
Kale.
neck bones and shit.
Kale.
I don't think I can eat the fuck.
I think Izzo likes kale.
I was seeing if he gonna say yeah. I was gonna laugh.
Kale.
I'm like, Brian eats
Oh,
kale.
said kale is alright.
Kale don't even got a taste. It just takes whatever.
I remember when
you
kale
eat.
was always a garnish on a plate. Now we
Like,
eat.
does lettuce taste like anything?
Not
People
really.
eat that shit just to say I had a kale salad for lunch, just so they can brag about shit to seem healthy. They
Hey,
don't
I like
Lettuce-
arugula
lettuce
salad.
it tastes like green water.
So lettuce tastes like water.
Yeah.
What does orange water taste like?
I ain't never had orange water.
On here.
Juice.
Orange juice.
Orange water. Okay. Juice.
podcast.
What'd you just say?
And we have reached the OCD segment.
Man.
I think you mean the ADD section.
ADD.
Everything else will make sense. If you
Yeah,
come
yeah.
and tell me the
OCD, we would be too like perfect. It wouldn't.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we don't really give a fuck
opposite of
about
what you was trying
perfection.
to say.
Anyway, I don't think I'll ever be able to eat okra. That shit's just horrible. That's nasty.
Man, that's a pot of mucus. Fuck out of here. With
That's
that
about
bullshit,
fucking right.
man.
Oh, who was the first person to say, "This is delicious. Let's eat this"?
Man.
Ugh.
I don't know, but they
Fuck
definitely
outta
wasn't. It definitely didn't pick it up because that shit is. Ugh.
What about
Right.
anybody here eats beets?
No.
Not on purpose.
No, I've had them once, and that was probably well over 20
They
years
look
ago.
like they supposed to be delicious because they're purple.
But they're not.
Not on purpose though.
But they're not.
Sosa
like-
just accidentally ate some beets one day.
Like eggplant tastes
You
like
know,
wild
like a
trash.
taste.
What you call
Eggplant
it?
actually has no taste.
Yeah,
What doesn't have a taste?
Eggplant.
Oh, yeah. Well.
No, not the emoji, Brian.
You just call me eggplant?
That's a different type of conversation.
Yeah,
Racist.
Racist.
Yeah, eggplant look like it's supposed to be delicious too. It's not.
What?
Yeah, when you cut it open, it's not purple, by the way. It's like white,
Yeah.
pretty much like white looking.
You motherfucking right.
But I'm told I'm not Southern because I don't eat. I'm ignore that. Well, yeah, I was told I wasn't Southern because I don't eat okra and
Man, there's a lot of stuff. A lot of these people say Southern. A lot of Southern people don't try a lot of different foods. I've noticed too. I got family members like that. Like, I ain't eating that. I'm like, man, what?
I eat that.
You just
And
eat
it be
shit you
older
eat over
people-
rice,
older
huh?
people
That's all
too.
you eat.
It be older people too saying that shit. I'm
Yeah.
like, what? Y'all ain't had
If you
shit.
can't eat over rice and it ain't fried chicken, it's like I ain't eat that. Like what?
That's about right. Yeah. Have y'all ever had chicken bog?
Yeah.
I've heard of it. I've
I
never
shoot a
eaten it.
motherfucker with chicken ball.
Yeah.
Wow, the Chicago.
Never had chicken ball.
You have never had chicken bog?
Bro, no, I'm listening to that question. I ain't never had nobody ever ask me that before.
Oh.
Oh.
I mean, that's because we all from down here, but I didn't expect none of y'all to say you haven't. Izzo kind of threw me
I
off.
don't
with
think I have.
No,
I know
I've
what it
had-
is,
no,
but I don't
I've
think
had it
I
before.
have.
that. I bet you ate it multiple times. Just don't
Yeah,
know
you
it.
just didn't
I'm
know
not
what
a
it was called,
I'm not a
yeah.
stew or soup type person. I don't really get.
I
into
like
it.
a
That
chicken
ain't what it is, though.
Let me catch us in
What's
going
chicken
through-
bog again?
Depending on where you at in South Carolina, is made differently. But my
I've
version-
always heard it as like a stew type thing.
no, it's like chicken, sausage, and rice.
That's all it is, yeah.
Yeah, chicken, sausage, rice. I put mushrooms in mine.
That ain't chicken bog. What you doing?
Man, put fungus in it.
It's chicken bog.
What?
I'm just playing. I like mushrooms.
I mean,
People
you ain't in Richard's voice. You ain't wrong.
Yeah, I love
I mean, that's
mushrooms.
the thing. He's not wrong.
I love mushrooms. Who's talking shit?
Nah, man. But you go through Florence one day and stop at Rogers Barbecue and get some of that chicken bog over there. Yeah. Put
You
some meat-
talking a barbecue spot though? You talking about hash?
What? No, it's chicken bog.
Some
Ron-
hash
in
is
Florida.
too salty.
No
I like
chicken.
hash.
You
Some hash make me want to
spot.
throw up.
I don't know the difference between hash and chicken bog.
You ain't getting no
I thought you
chicken
were
ball for no hat, for no barbecue spot.
Hey,
man.
Brian, I was like, you're done. I'm
Bro,
cutting you off. I'm cutting your mic.
Ryder's barbecue. Go get you some chicken bog. They do got the hash and rice over there too, but that shit's delicious.
I want brisket now.
Yeah, hash. I'm not a fan of.
You just gotta mix. You gotta mix hash and rice with the barbecue.
Don't look at it. That's
I kind of agree with you there, man, because it looked like throw up.
yeah. Don't look at it. Go ahead and mix it up real quick.
If
No,
you
yeah,
have,
mix
if
it
you
up.
wait,
Mix
nah,
it up
man.
and throw it out.
If I
If you
can't
mix,
look at my food, hell,
if you mix it up, if you mix some pulled pork with some mustard based barbecue sauce in there, that should be good.
Yeah, I'm a mustard based guy myself too.
Yeah,
I like both, but I do like mustard.
I can't dig vinegar based. I mean, I can do a little bit of ketchup based, but I can't
like
mess with vinegar based.
I'm
I
pulled pork. Hey, listen, I'm pulled pork fluid. I took that term. I can eat any of them. But anyway,
All
we're talking
right.
about food.
All right.
Now I'm
what
fucking
we gonna
hungry.
Ain't no barbecue places open this late, buddy.
I'm going to Zaxby's to give me a salad.
Zaxby's is not open, man.
Zaxby's is not open. You're
What
only
time
out-
is it?
You
Fuck.
get a pulled pork sandwich from Cookout.
Oh, so you
But
got-
I'm about to say, but I'll
about
just
it.
go to fucking Cookout.
R.I.P. to your guts.
Yeah, you don't like your stuff at all.
Don't fucking matter.
You gonna be shitting to tomorrow.
You're
Them
lying.
quesadillas,
Ain't shit.
they do good with them quesadillas.
Yeah.
I tell you, if you are ever constipated, go to Taco Bell.
Everybody know that.
You will be all right. I promise.
Make it watery again for you.
Taco Bell is what they do? They've revamped their
Camera went
menu.
out of focus like hell just now.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Taco Bell just revamped their menu.
Yeah, they took the
grilled
the
stuff.
power
They took the
I couldn't hear it because I cough like hell just
yeah,
now.
they took the grilled stuffed burrito off. They took the
power steak burrito. Yeah,
yeah,
those
they
are-
took that. I was so upset because I was ordering at the kiosk, and then this other guy who was also there, he was like, "Hey man, did you see the power stuffed burrito on there?" Because he was with another person. He was like, "Nah." So then I was like, "Yeah, I'm looking for the same thing." I was like, "Damn it!" So now I got to get like this regular ass bowl.
Might as well go to Chipotle.
I
Might as
think they
well.
probably had the same issue a lot of restaurants do. They put too much shit on their menu.
Yeah, and they cut
Yeah,
it back, and I understand, but like for me, it's like your menu, Taco Bell's menu was basically everything except make it a burrito. So I'm kind of trying to understand why that was a problem.
Steak is expensive.
Yeah, but they still got steak. Steak's still on the menu. It's just you can't get it in the burrito.
No,
thing.
it's that type of steak that you get for $1 a pound.
Talking about the 30 steaks for $20
Yeah,
you got down the street.
yeah, right. That shit. That's what Taco
Or
Bell
the
got.
20 steaks for $30, one of them. I can't remember the name. But, they still got a steak something. I got it tonight. They still got a steak burrito on there.
Yeah,
It's one-
but it's not the yeah, they took off a lot of the stuff that I normally get. So it's like, I'll be doing Taco Bell for a while.
Why is your thing automatically focusing?
I don't know why it's doing this. Like that's weird.
Maybe it doesn't know your room. It's like, I don't know this room.
That's probably that might be
Where
it.
am I?
Hi.
Hi.
I'm trying
was
to
that?
figure out why all of y'all's look like normal light and mine looks like orange.
That's because that's your lighting.
What
Looks
kind of
like
light bulb you using?
No, it didn't look like this earlier. Now it just looked like I put a sepia filter on myself.
Oh, look at you with the photography terms.
with the colors.
Oh, you
yeah.
fucking nerd.
I use a sepia filter.
Damn you.
What did we do? What did we do?
Hey, fuck all y'all except Rich because he didn't say nothing. Brian.
Oh, what did Brian say?
You and Brian was saying the same shit. Fucking nerd. Oh, sepia.
I didn't hear him. That's funny as shit.
Let
I
me
didn't
change
hear him.
my f-stop settings.
Oh man, I need new people to be on a podcast with.
No new friends. That's what we sing every time. All right. Well,
We have
shit. We have
anything
about an
else?
hour. I ain't got nothing.
I have nothing.
I ain't got shit to
I have
say.
nothing else. I'm good.
Are any movies coming out? Any movies coming out this weekend? Or is it
Gemini
just,
Man.
Oh yeah, that's
Gemini-
gonna
I'm
be
not
dope.
watching.
I'm gonna go see it. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie. I'm
Some
gonna
people
go.
are just staunchly against Will Smith or anything to do with Will Smith.
Yo,
No,
man,
not at all.
I'm a fan.
I like Will Smith. I'm not really. I don't know.
You know what? Here's the reason why I want to see it is because it is a sci-fi story that's original, and I would like to keep getting that.
They are practicing completely getting rid of actors, I think. That's what
They're what now?
Well, you know what? Do I think they're going to get rid of actors like in the traditional sense? No, I think what'll happen is you'll have like maybe someone be a face, and then like the actual performance is done by another person. I think that's a possibility.
I mean, they've been doing that though, right?
Yeah, but I mean, not in a full sense like we're getting now. Like, you know, where you got like Moff Tarkin and Rogue One.
Yeah, I was thinking the same one.
Yeah, like that kind of stuff. We're beyond. Like, we're getting into that realm where you can have someone just slap someone else's face on it and then be done with it.
Yeah, because De Niro has a movie coming out. I think it's The Irishman or something, where they're doing the same thing they're doing on Gemini Man. Got him playing a younger him. So they're practicing. They're trying to sharpen this skill to where they can just use the people's voice and not have to have them in the movie.
I mean, I don't. I'm not. Let me just say I don't see a problem with it, but I don't necessarily.
Shit. They're gonna fuck around and make a Robin Williams movie 20 years after he did.
Oh no! Well, Robin Williams already said it's like 25 years.
I'm just saying. Yeah. Example.
Yeah. Wait, what happened?
You can't use Robin Williams putting in his estate that you cannot use his likeness for 25 years.
Somebody. Fuck it.
Oh no.
Marlon Brando. Somebody. Anybody great. They're gonna do that shit 20 years after they're dead.
Yeah, see this movie,
it's just like
this movie, The Irishman, has De Niro, Pesci, and Pacino in it.
Dude,
and
that's gonna be a great movie.
All of them. They got them. I think they're telling a story about what happened a long time ago. So they've CGI'd them as younger.
With the Jimmy Hoffa thing, right?
Yeah, because it's
yeah. So I think they're trying to sharpen the skill of making these actors younger so they can keep using them.
Hey, Rich, didn't they do that shit in X-Men, in an X-Men movie?
That was in what was the third movie? X-Men 3.
Was it
The Last Stand? They tried to do it.
Was it Magneto?
Yeah, Professor X. Yeah, it looked terrible.
That's right, it was.
Yeah. It looked complete ass.
I mean, the way I figure, if they can't do Superman's top lip right, then I don't think they're going to be able to.
I don't know, man. Like I think that was probably a terrible example, but the way they're doing it now, like Will Smith and Gemini Man actually like looks like young.
That trailer looks good. I gotta give you.
And here's the thing: it's actually like one of the first movies, big budget movies that's shot in 120 frames per second.
Oh shit!
Yeah. So I think that in and of itself, so it's going to be like one of the first movies that, because most film is shot in 24 frames. This is shot in 120.
That's some big ass files,
bruh.
10 gigs.
That's actually a really good point. Like when they release the Blu-ray of it, like what's it gonna like? How are they gonna do it?
When I'm gonna download that shit on BTV, that's just gonna be big.
Damn it! So
the extra footage is gonna be amazing because they got to go into how they want. Whenever they do movies like this, they want you to know exactly what they went through.
Yeah, like how much pain they had to do to get.
Oh yeah, they did the same thing with Avatar. The extra scenes in Avatar they had on there, and of course, Rich, I know you ain't seen the movie, but all they had to do to make that movie because they had to invent ways to shoot a movie.
All right.
So they wanted to tell people this is what we had to do this shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go support this one because I'm not like a huge Will Smith fan, but at least it's the original sci-fi story, so I'm like, let me give it a shot. What I've heard like from like some of the pre-release stuff is said it's actually pretty solid. So as long as it keeps me entertained, like I'm fine. Like I don't have to have a movie like change my life. As long as I'm entertained for it, I'm okay. Like for example, Suicide Squad, not a movie I would ever watch again, but when I watched it, I was like, oh, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's a Suicide Squad. I watch it when it's on network television and I'm waiting for something else to come on.
Mm-hmm.
I watch it until my other show comes on. Like I wouldn't go and like start it over.
No.
I paid for it.
Yeah. I wish I could get that shit back.
There were some things in there I was like, I wish they could have paid more attention or did more with this.
Oh, like
And there was a good
the
part to
Enchantress,
it.
like the Enchantress dancing.
That was just weird.
Yeah, that was
And
terrible.
what I was thinking about the whole time I'm watching her do her thing, I'm like, this actress had to sit up here and do this dumb shit.
In a mocap
Yeah.
suit.
So they could add all this shit around her. Like
Right.
she had to be jerky and shit. I'm like, why is she doing this? And it reminded me of Van Helsing, how bad that movie was.
I ain't watched that shit either.
I didn't think
When
Van Helsing was that bad, all honesty. I didn't think that movie
overacted. Come on, man.
Yeah, I didn't think that movie was that bad. Like
that
bad.
shit was as bad as Abraham Lincoln the Vampire.
Well, now that movie was ass.
I couldn't.
I'm not gonna lie. The trailer for that movie made me like, "Ooh, I really want to see this." And then I actually saw. I didn't go to theaters and saw it.
Yeah.
Like I saw it streaming for 99 cents on Google, and I was like, "Yeah, this is stupid."
Trash.
I actually read the actual ending of the movie of the book, and it's far better than the end of the movie. Like the movie tries to do that PS, and I was like, "It's stupid."
Yeah, that's still to me all connected to Van Helsing, and along with what's the thing with it was like a 1800s X-Men, the Ordinary Gentleman.
Yeah,
that was horrible. That was really bad. Ugh, but they tried it.
Did I see? I didn't see that one.
I did watch The Mummy again just to see if I didn't give it a proper chance the first time.
Which Mummy? Talking about
one?
Brendan Fraser or Tom Cruise?
No, Tom Cruise.
Oh, okay.
No, I ain't watching.
Because like you said, that was supposed to be part of the whole MonsterVerse thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and people stop trying to do that. Just make a good story, and then if you can build it, great. If you can't, then leave it.
Yeah,
well, they canceled it after that. They pulled.
They knew what was up.
Yeah. Wasn't working because there was supposed to be a Wolfman.
Oh God.
Some more shit. Because they were talking about him during the movie. But yeah, so they pulled the plug on that. But anyway, anybody got anything you want to talk about? Any shotgun topics?
Nope. I ain't got none, bro.
Did your Transformers
survive?
Transport okay?
Yeah, everything's fine. I wrapped them all in newspaper, even though it's a 5-mile drive, and we're good to go. Put them in the box.
I should have got you some bubble wrap.
You know what, man? I really, really thought about it, but I was like, this is too expensive. Bubble wrap is not cheap.
$10.
For my entire collection, I needed a few rolls, and especially if I'm just
shit.
if I'm gonna throw it away, I had like extra paper for shipping and stuff.
Give them to me. I'll start popping them.
Nah.
That pussy.
I am a child. I don't fucking care.
It's all right.
Oh, we're well aware, so.
All right, guys. If you ever want to reach us, of course, our social medias are on, of course, here YouTube. You can reach us. I'm gonna wait till Jonathan is done.
I'm cutting the bottle because I'm bored. Sorry.
So you can listen to our audio on SoundCloud, Spotify, Google Play Music, and Apple
Podcasts.
They need a name for that.
Apple Podcasts. That's the name.
True. I got you. But anyway, yeah, you can reach us all through there. Thank you so much for allowing us to keep you company, and we'll see you next Monday. All right.
Peace. Or not.
Shut up.